Good morning, good evening, and good night, everybody. Payne Simon Six here back with another Netflix KDrama Series review. As you know, if you've been keeping up with me, I love the K-dramas. I do. This one is another Netflix series called Hierarchy. It's pretty interesting. I guess if you watch enough of them, you'll start to get more and more familiar with how the Korean culture works, the intricacies, and literally how the hierarchy. There is a high regard, unlike I believe in the United States, for respect. You do not go against what dad says. He's the leader of the family, and then mom follows some steps behind, yet still powerful in some senses, as we see in the hierarchy. And siblings follow. I know that sometimes when I'm watching this, some of the disputes and some of the actions that take place, I know if it was an American film, Hoochie Wives of Atlanta, whatever, those jokers would have been catty and fighting and everything. But it's not as much in the Korean. They do fight, absolutely. They'll slap you in a minute. It's all about the slap then, But like Dave Chappelle, so you don't slap a man. Somebody had to go, But nonetheless, though, I find the series to be interesting. I couldn't wait to finish it. I mean, because I was looking for more and more, especially given the plot. So without giving it ultimately away, it's based around the setting of a school, a privileged school. And that in and of itself can, spell some troubles, where scholarship kids come in and they are treated very, very poorly. So it could be, what's the word for it? It could go well with the teenage audience as long as they don't mind reading. Well, actually, no, because the subtitles are available in English, and you can listen to the Korean language during it. But it's obviously, of course, also available in English, and no problem. Voices sound just fine. I know sometimes, the voices in English sound terrible. I'd prefer it in the original language myself. But nonetheless, though, well worth the watch. Would I watch it again? Yeah, I would. It was worth it. Sometimes, like I said, because of the differences, sometimes enough is enough, and you just kind of want to, straighten some people out. But so the characters and the students in the school, they based around high school students, and like I said, there's a lot of bullying, and something that the kids can relate to, teenagers can relate to, and with not being liked, and everybody capitulates and goes along with everybody else rather than just being themselves. And it's quite the society. My heart actually goes out to the young generation now, because we didn't grow up like that. We were okay with less than 10 people liking us. We were fine. We lived, but the world now is, these jokers want to not only be liked, but man, they want 16 billion people to like them, and they ain't happy until they can't hardly eat. You can't hardly get ready to eat your food and say grace and talk to the Lord, or without them jokers wanting to take a picture. So we ain't quite the way, y'all, and it's a costly thing. I don't know if you've caught a hold, and it still ties in with this series, but there is a video. When I say video, something of a meme. I don't know how you want to call it, but anyway, it's a black and white cartoon where this little girl is, everybody's just kind of zombified by their devices, and they're seeing what's going on, everything's comical and people running in the walls and all this kind of stuff. You know how things go. But nonetheless, though, in this small little video, black and white, somewhat, I wouldn't call it a skit, but animation, that this little girl is suffering. She's being bullied in some cases and laughed at and all this kind of stuff, and until finally she finds herself, or we find her, at the top of a building. But, instead of trying to say, okay, hey, somebody get a blanket, let's try to help her, blah, 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 you know, everybody has a device in their hand and they're just recording, looking to see what to do for the views. Let's get the views. Let's get the views. And they literally, this girl, nobody goes to rescue her because they're enamored, you know, with their devices and social media and being liked and being first and all these kind of things. Until finally, look, so at the top of the building, they see her, they jump off or fall off, however you want to put it, and they literally watch her go down and then boom. And they're staying and they're all walk off. You know how desensitized our society is right now? And in politics, they're getting all over us because of it. So, but nonetheless, though. So yeah, I highly recommend The Hierarchy. Fantastic series. I keep going back to some of the other K-dramas. I can't get enough of them. And I love it. I'm ready to move on to the next one. If you got a recommendation, let me know. If you're into the K-dramas or if you've seen this one, let me know what you thought in the comments. Like, subscribe, paying Solomon Sixer. I love doing these for you. It's well worth it. A lot of bullying. Somebody comes up dead, and somebody, there's some revenge in it. There's a love story going on. There's family drama, strong parental, forgive me for my us, but strong parental navigating and all this kind of thing. So like I said, well worth it. Yeah, if you get a chance to do so, check it out. Paint Solomon 6 here. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back with another one as soon as I watch another one. In the meantime, take care of yourself, all right? How you doing? Talk to you later.